This is Danica, and this is a continuation video on the demo site that I'm working on that will be available in the shop site later. So in this video, I just want to show you how the listing works. If you have missed the previous video, please check that out because I mentioned that I'm gonna record a different video regarding that one. So it's still using Memberium, but it's no longer using the Memberium's if-else shortcode. So if you're familiar with that, they have a bunch of shortcodes that's very powerful that you could use. And in this setup, we're no longer using that, and I'm gonna show you how it is like exactly set up. So here I am in the website, and I'm logged in right now as an admin, so I see everything like this. And this one, I want to show you how this works. So there's a listing template that I created for this, and this is gonna be kind of similar setup for the modules listing that you have seen, example here. So the listing here, and also for the lessons listing in here. So it's gonna be similar to this. There's 3 buttons per listing. So there's a start, a continue, and then of course a complete. So if you're familiar with the Memberium shortcodes, you have like for sure used the content visibility shortcode. So there is a can view post, count my tags, and so on. These are still very powerful, but in this listing, I could use the has any tag, or has all tags, or has any tag, and the showing the proper button, whether they have started or just started, continue, or maybe completed the module. I could use this, but because of the design, I have decided that I'm gonna use the JetEngine's functionality, which still works with Memberium tags, but it's a bit different. So if you open the template, this is just what you see. Now, if you have watched my previous videos, I have like showed you exactly how Memberium shortcode works, how you could do advanced like show this and hide this setup. So you see in those videos that I have a bunch of shortcodes once you have edited a listing. But in this case, this is very clean, and this is only the stuff that you see. Now, each of this button relies on the tags that you will enter in the post type. So example, in program 2, if I edit this course, there's a started tag and completed tag setup here. So this relies on this too. These buttons. So example, the start course button, if we check this, it is linked to the post URL. It's using Elementor's button, which I like because again, I could customize this very well with Elementor's page builder. And the difference now is, rather than using the shortcodes here, which I have again showed you exactly how you could do it in my past video, I'm now using the dynamic visibility that's part of JetEngine's functionality. Actually, if you have followed them, they promote creating WordPress membership site using JetEngine, and that promotion is actually because they have this dynamic visibility feature. Now, I still want to use Memberium in this setup because if you're using Memberium in your membership site, it's just more easy to market via emails and follow up with your members, whether you're using ActiveCampaign or Keep with that setup. So I'm still using Memberium in this setup, but I'm also taking advantage of the dynamic visibility, especially for the listing, because if you notice here, there's also a Memberium section where you could show and hide some section if they have that specific tag. But what I want is, I want this to be dynamic. I want each of the lists that you see here or on here will like act the way you have set it. And of course, in one place, you could update it whatever you need it to. So it's now dynamic visibility. So there's some condition that I set up here, and again, this is basing on the Memberium tag IDs. The same for the continue modules. There's also dynamic visibility set up, and of course for the completed button. So other than the macros that JetEngine offer, I'm also using the query result count. So I have some query here where I count the number of modules and use that in this rule. And if you go to JetEngine and Query Builder, you could create different query based on how you need it to work. So here I'm trying to count the number of lessons, the number of modules. It looks a lot, but with this you could create this dynamic counting, and of course you don't need to worry on how this works here, because as long as it relies or you have this query builder set up and hooked properly, this will be like this template will be dynamic. Even if you add more than another like modules, 2 modules or more another lessons, this counting here will be dynamic, the buttons will be dynamic and will work together because of that. So in this setup, again, we are taking advantage of Memberium's tags, but we're also taking advantage on the dynamic visibility that JetEngines offer, and of course the query builder that they have. So this too, so far, Memberium and JetEngine works very well. I think it's because the query builder relies on the data you have in the database, and of course Memberium does not conflict with that, even if you try to pull that data, and it still protects the website properly, and it still synchronizes the tags you have an active campaign and keep, which is super important because Memberium relies on those tags. Since we have mark or complete tags per modules, the powerful thing about this setup is we could use Memberium to send an email whenever a user completed specific lesson, send an email when they have started the program, on the day that they've started. You maybe want to congratulate them, and maybe send another email, different email if they have haven't touched the program for, let's just say, a week. Maybe you want to check with them. So again, those are just simple examples, but it's very powerful, this two combination. So I still like and recommend using Memberium for your membership site. Okay, so I hope you have enjoyed this video and hope it gives you an idea how the listing works. These listings here are these listings here are dynamic and relies on Memberium, JetEngine's dynamic visibility, and of course query builder. And I will release another updates about this template before this will be available in the shop site, but there's gonna be more sections that I will need to work on. And again, if you have any feedback or suggestion for this template, feel free to comment that down below, and I'll do my best to check each of your feedback, and of course those will help me improve this template. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.